This next high mileage Ram episode brought to you by Real Truck. If you don't mind, stick around to the end of the video. I've got some more information I want to share with you. Welcome back to Truck Central. I am Mr. Justin Wheeler, and this is the 2019 Ram 1500 Limited High Mileage Hot Shot Edition. Okay, Hot Shot Edition is a little bit of a stretch. So if you peek through that back window there, and I know it's kind of bright, but you should be able to see the tongue of the gooseneck trailer that I'm hooked up to. So everybody wanted a towing video, so here it is. All right, so we're about to do our pre-trip weigh-in. In front of me is a co-worker with a half-ton Ford and a bumper pull trailer, and I am in my half-ton Ram, obviously, with a gooseneck trailer, and I expect the weights to be somewhat similar, but we will see. Maybe we'll be able to see it from here. Looks like he's at 10,760 pounds. I don't know if that's coming through on the camera or not. And once he gets off, yeah, want that 10,760. Okay, 11,980. Man over here. 20 gallons. So maybe it holds 24, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I had to,
So we both filled up the last spot. He's already out of gas. And I used about 14 gallons. So even with this heavier trailer, we have better MPGs than the F-150. Well folks, it's not every day you see a 5th gen half-ton limited Ram from this perspective with that old gooseneck just reaching in the bed. And I might be a little biased, but I must say, this is a good look on this truck. Look at that thing just whipping around. So in terms of how the truck handled the gooseneck, man, it worked flawlessly. As well as any, 3/4 ton truck would anyway. I've pulled plenty of goosenecks with 3/4 tons. This was the first time I've ever pulled the gooseneck with a half ton, and I couldn't tell the difference. It had no trouble getting the trailer moving from a stop. It had no trouble coming to a stop, and there was absolutely no suspension issues. No squatting in the bed. It just rode like it was designed to be back there. So I was really happy with that. You can see we get up and go here. No issues whatsoever. Nice, smooth acceleration. No problems at all. You might be wondering, is that a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Yes, it was. Welcome to Montana. Home of dinosaur bones and fake dinosaurs, I guess, and people who ride four-wheelers down public streets. Anyway, so I've got a few clips here just to kind of show you the maneuverability of a gooseneck trailer. If you're looking at half-ton trucks, there's a chance that maybe you've only ever pulled the bumper pull trailer and you haven't really gotten to experience the joy that is a gooseneck trailer and the maneuverability and the adaptability that it gives you. So I've included a couple clips to kind of just let you wrap your mind around what you can actually do, what these half tons are capable of now, especially with the air ride suspension. I think the air ride suspension is what really rounds out this package, because as you'll see here later on in the video, half tons without the airbags really suffer when you put this heavy of a trailer on the back end, and I apologize for all the jitteriness. My GoPro image stabilization was homesick on this trip. We saw all kinds of climates, all kinds of terrains during this trip, mostly pavement of course, but plenty of gravel roads, dirt roads. This is kind of a gravelly dirt mix. Excellent traction. Truck had no problem pushing this trailer around like I am here, even when we're not on the pavement. Well, this is the 8th fuel up of day 1. The old F-150 and its 20-gallon gas tank making this hard on us. I just got 19.5 gallons. Let's see how much the F-150 got. Which motor does this have in it? It is day 2, and we are going to see some really cold temperatures today. So I think we're in southeastern Montana. We're going to see temperatures well into the single digits, and we've got all that weight on the airbag. So today's going to be a good test. We've got a lot of miles to go yet today, and we're going to start putting some weight on that empty trailer. So we're still not getting great gas mileage. I think right now we're averaging about 8.1, 8.2 mpgs, while the Ford is at about 5.5 to 6. So I'll let you know how it changes as we increase the weight. Alright, so one more kind of different vantage point for you. This view is a little bit more kind of centered from the back and kind of lets you see how it tracks along and how well it's pulling with the truck. You know, it's like I mentioned, it barely even knows it's back there, but even in conditions like these where there's thick slush and snow and patches of ice and wet pavement, man, still no problem at all. Although I will admit, just one time I kind of didn't get on the brakes soon enough, and I had to kind of slam them, and in that slick slush I did get pushed around just a little bit, but hell, I think that would have happened even if I didn't have a trailer. So you can see here it's big thick patches of snow covered road mixed with wet and iced over pavement. Pulled it just fine. Granted, the weight of the trailer probably helped. And I will add, I was hot swapping from 4-wheel drive to 2-wheel drive like nobody's business through here. 60 miles an hour with that weight on the truck and that transmission. Man, it just kept on keeping on. No problems whatsoever. Very proud of this thing. And you can see here, this is where we're fully loaded. This is 9,000 pounds, 9,000 plus pounds, I think, total. A lot of that weight on the bed of the truck, and you can see here, there's just absolutely no squat. That thing is riding perfectly. It looks good, held up good, no problems with the airbags, and it was cold, brutally cold.
It's like 6 degrees.
I think for about 2 days it never even got above freezing. Now I threw in this clip for a couple reasons. One, I love the square body S10s. Two, I want you to see the difference between the half-ton bumper pull and the half-ton with gooseneck. Squat city. Fully loaded 4-wheel drive, and we're still getting 8.5 miles per gallon. Pretty good. At long last, we made it. It has been 2,863 miles since we left, and we are fully loaded now. Last time we were at the scales, it was just a truck and empty trailer. If our estimations are correct, I'm expecting him to be around the 14,000 pound mark. Maybe. I can't see the total yet. I guess the front facing scale is not working just right, so we'll have to look behind us here and see what we're totaling in at. 15,860. So this is kind of a final look at the trip total. Granted, I have been idling for about 20 minutes as I got the trailer unhooked and all that stuff buttoned up. So I think it was at 8.3. Either way, averaged around 8.3 even with an empty trailer, fully loaded trailer, which isn't great, but you know, respectable considering. So here's the weight with just the truck, no trailer, very little equipment and tools, just me and some cold snacks. 6,520. Well guys, that's pretty much it. The Ram pulled a 9,300 pound gooseneck trailer almost 3,000 miles through rain, snow, dirt, gravel, pavement, you name it, it did it. And it did it looking pretty good with over an 8.2 mile per gallon rating. Not too shabby. So let me know what you think. Did you like it? Did you not? Do you want to see a bumper pull video instead? Because I got those too. As always, thanks for watching. As I'm sure you've seen, Real Truck is the new sponsor for this season. They're going to be sending us some goodies to put a little pep in the old dusty Dodge's step. But they don't just have Ram parts. They've got Chevy, Ford, Nissan, Toyota, you name it. Everything from wheels, tires, intakes, tunes. They even got the gooseneck hitch that I've got in the back. We'll leave a link to that into the description if you want to turn your half ton into a hot shot hauler or not, whatever you prefer. So head on over to realtruck.com, check it out for yourself, but keep me in mind if you see something over there that you think would go well with the old high mileage Ram. As always, thanks for watching.